Welcome back. So most 9-year-olds are worried about like what backpack they're picking out as they head back to school. But our next guest is a best-selling author who's helping kids and grown-ups navigate big feelings, which you know I have, through lessons found in nature. Clay wrote his first #1 Amazon best-selling book at just 6 years old. I was just eating crayons at that time. Now he and his mom, Amber, are back with a new book coming out in October. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you, Clay. I'm Tori.
Thank you so much for having us, Tori. We love you.
Thrilled, and we're so amazed by this Clay.
Me too.
Amazing, and he's very humble. I talked to him beforehand. So before your newest project, you became a best-selling author at 6 years old. Tell me everything.
So I was 6 and I was getting ready in the morning, and I was reading my favorite book called Dragons Love Tacos.
Dragons of Tacos?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I saw that it had a gold sticker on the back, which it was a New York Times best-selling book.
The best sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And I said, I want to do that.
Ah! And then you did?
Yeah.
So did you get started right away after you saw that sticker?
Yeah.
Just right, you said, I'm gonna write a book.
Yeah.
Wow, he's so cool. I'm not that cool. And did you enjoy writing it?
Yes.
Very much so. Okay. Amber, what does it feel like to have like a genius of a son like this and who wants to like help others?
It's so deeply meaningful and fulfilling. I mean, when he was a baby, his very first word was light.
Oh, really?
And so I just knew then that he is destined to have this big life full of love and impact. And my job was just to listen and to trust him and to guide him and support him to actualize his dreams.
Which is hard for some parents are like, no, that's not possible. But you let it just blossom, which is such a great parenting role.
Thank you.
I'm not a parent, but I'm telling her that.
Thank you.
Let's talk about y'all's new book, What Nature Teaches Us. That's this one here?
Yes.
Okay, tell us all about this book. And it's for all ages, is that right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, we thought it would start out as a children's book, but it's actually turned into more of a gifting book for any human at any age. And over the course of a year, we started taking hikes, and I was pointing out different nature elements like the sun, the moon, the stars, the rainbow. And for example, I'd ask Clay questions like, you know, what do you think the sun is modeling for us that would teach us how to be better humans? And the wisdom that came out of this kid was so profound, and the book just took on a life of its own. And now it's running for a national bestseller list. I mean, we have a real shot at it.
Unreal. What do you think the sun does for us? What do you think it does and models for us?
It shines on everything.
You're
All
so
the time.
sweet all the time. I'd like to go on a hike with you. That'd be weird, just me and
That'd be
Clay.
great.
Amber would be there. Okay. What do you think your friends at school think about you being a best-selling author? Or do they tease you? Are they proud of you?
They actually didn't believe me.
So you said it and they were like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
And then did you bring the book in and
Yeah.
show them? Wow. And now do they like bow? Are they like, you're the coolest kid? You're like, I don't know. And do you want to be an author growing up?
Yes, no.
What else do you want to be?
Maybe like an engineer or something.
An engineer. Oh my God. I was gonna say like a fireman. He's like mechanical engineer.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Amber, let us ask you, can we pre-order What Nature Teaches Us? Because some people want to gift this for birthdays and things like that.
Yes, please. And you
Okay.
can go to choosethelight.com.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And you can pre-order. It's also everywhere books are sold. And on our website, we have an in-person launch party in downtown Denver on October 13th. And everyone's invited, so the details are there.
You have a launch party? Are you excited?
Yes.
Oh, amazing. Okay, let me ask you something. What do you think nature has taught us the most? What's one thing you think nature has taught us? I'm going to ask both of you. What do you think nature has taught us? Something you feel it's taught you?
I think that everything is like, it's not just what you think it is, it's what you think it's more.
Yeah, that's beautiful. What do you think, Amber?
Oh my gosh. I think it teaches us that change is constant.
Yeah.
And that it really is about community. Like when you think about the trees and how they're all swaying in the wind in community, I think we've gotten away from that. There's so
Yes.
much disconnection and hurting right now,
Yes,
and
yeah.
we're hoping to bring families back together and take more walks in nature. Get off screens.
Get off
Except
the
this one.
Yeah, we're watching this on all your mobile apps and all that. Do you like hiking?
Yes.
Yeah, you do. All right, let's talk about the first book too. What is this one? The Long Forest Trail. How did you come up with the ideas for that? Like what I know you wanted the sticker, but what came to your mind?
Basically like the first one, but was basically the same thing.
Nice.
We would take these long hikes down what we called the Long Forest Trail. And I would just start asking random questions because there's no rule book or manual for this, just like parenting. I didn't know what I was doing at all. And so I would ask them, you know, do you want it to be more about like children and humans or animals? And what do you think the teaching is? And it became this book about a mother and a son taking a walk down the Long Forest Trail. And it really is more about mindset and positivity and perseverance. And so you just never know where you're going to end up when you start writing a book. But it's such a joyful project.
Totally.
And it's brought us together in such a perfect, meaningful way.
Nice. You've bonded too. I just like your questions too. Like, what do you think this is teaching?
Yeah.
To expand someone's mind, it's like my mom would teach me, look at the ocean. How many blues are in there? And I'd be like, one. And then she'd be like, no, there's here. And it's just a way to expand. So high five.
That's right.
Very proud of you, bud.
Yay,
Very proud
me
of you.
too.
All right. Thank you so much for being here with us today, by the way. Thank you. You can pre-order What Nature Teaches Us on Amazon right now, or you can grab a copy when it comes out on October 13th.